I hope you're all having a great day. And what I want to talk to you about today is this. Not every day is going to be perfect. You're not going to feel your best each day, but your best today is your best today. I've tried to make this video like 5 times, and my brain just keeps getting really foggy out of nowhere. And it feels like the subject I originally wanted to make just doesn't want to be made. That's the only way I know how to explain this. But what I want to talk to you about today is the fact that it's okay to show up messy. It's okay to show up when you don't have it all together. It's okay to show up when it feels like you don't know what to say. It's okay to show up when you're just trying your best. And your best today is your best today. People often think that consistency is like this. Like it's just, I'm doing the same amount every day, the same qualities. But real consistency is more like this. You're just showing up. Some days you show up and you're up here. Other days you show up and you're here. Other days you show up and you're down here. But it's about showing up. Showing up even when it feels hard to. Showing up even when it may be challenging, or you're not sure what to do, or you're not sure about anything really. But all that matters is I showed up. All that matters is I tried my best. All that matters is I did the work. And some days the work can feel challenging. Other days the work is really easy. But you just need to remember to keep showing up. And that we're going to be talking about today. Get your notebooks. This is going to be a good one. Now, one of the big things is this. We judge ourselves so much more harshly than we need to. We're often our biggest critics. We often have this idea in our head that we need to be perfect, but truly, just showing up is what matters. Perfect is just whatever you feel like in this moment. Because I know that as I'm saying these words right now, I'm a lot more mentally foggy than usual. I'm a lot more scattered than usual. I'm a lot more, even just physically looking at my own body language, I'm a lot tighter than I usually am. And I'm not sure why, but all I know is that I said I'm getting a video out there and I'm posting this video. That's what I'm going to do. Even if it's not as good as I want it to be, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not up to the standard that I hold myself to, the standard is keep putting in the work, keep showing up. Some days you're going to feel like you're at 110%, you're just on top of the world. Other days you're at 30, other days you're at 50. But you just have to give it what you have today. Just show up. And that can be really hard because we look online, we look on TV, magazines, and whatnot, and we see these people who they just seem to have it all together. You know, these people don't have problems. These people don't have bad days. But yes, they do. They just don't show it. You know, especially movies and television give us this idea that I just have to be perfect all the time, have it all together every single day. But nobody has it all together every single day. Nobody knows everything about everything. I know a lot about what I do, but I know I don't know everything. I'm super good at what I do, but I know that some days I'm better than others. But each day that you keep going, you make progress. Some days you're going to be hiking up a mountain and you make 100 steps. Other days you're going to walk 5 miles. Other days you're going to take 3 feet of progress. But each day, if you just keep walking, if you just keep taking steps, you're making progress. And we rush ourselves. I don't know if it's the fact that we've just gotten so used to everything being so fast. I don't know if it's the idea of overnight success. I don't know what exactly it is, but a combination of things actually have led people to think that it's just going to happen like that. In 90 days, I'm going to change my life. Possible, but eh, not all that realistic if you really are trying to achieve something huge. Like, you're not about to lose 100 pounds in 90 days. It's not happening. But we hear this so often that we start to believe it. We start to think that I can just rush the process. But real food, like a really good meal, it takes time to cook. You can't cook a steak in the microwave. You have to put it on the grill. You have to preheat it. You have to season it. And at the end of this long process, you have a delicious meal. Now, you can put some noodles in some water inside a microwave, and in 4 minutes, you have something to eat. But would you rather have noodles or a steak? Would you rather have good or excellent? Would you rather have someone, something, some opportunity, some job that is like, I'm getting by? Or would you rather have, I am thriving? And the thing is that to thrive takes time. To get by is just, it's good, but you're not excited about it. You're not thriving. But in the process of getting there, people often think about the end result. They think about the finish line. They think about the trophy. They think about the relationship. They think about the like dream in their head. But to get to the dream, you have to go through some time when it might feel like a nightmare. There might be some time when the bank account is low. There might be some times where people disappear out your life. There might be some times when you have arguments and you get angry and you feel sad and you're stressed out. There's going to be some hard days. But it's during the hard days, it's during the time when it feels difficult. It's during the time when you have to push yourself. It's during the time where you're like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure something out. It's during those days when you start to realize what you're really made of. Because everybody can show up when it's good. Everybody can show up when the money is in the bank account, the relationship is there, the car is there, the job opportunity is there. Everybody can show up when it's good. But the people who can show up when it's quote unquote bad, those are the ones who really succeed because they understand that this is just a part of the process. There's going to be days when it is sunshine and rainbows, but in order to have the rainbow, you must have the rain. In order to have the rainbow, you must have the rain. Nobody wants to be out in the rain. Nobody wants to have a bank account low. Nobody wants to feel stressed out. Nobody wants that. But if you're able to just experience it and say, all right, today it is raining. Today it is difficult. Today I'm stressed out. Today it is hard. But today is just a day. Today is not forever. Today is not the rest of my life. Today is not eternity. Today is today. In 24 hours, it will be tomorrow. And tomorrow, it could be better. Tomorrow, it could be fantastic. Tomorrow, the problem can be solved. But today, it is raining. What can I do? I can get an umbrella. What can I do? I can call somebody. I could talk to somebody. I could go for a walk. I could go to the gym. I could read a book. Because in the storm, it just is what it is. But you don't have to make it worse. We often make our problems so much worse in our head than they actually are in reality. What I like to do when things are stressing me out is I ask myself, I go down this list of questions. The first one, is it truly life or death? Like, is my life or someone else's life on the line? 99.90% of the time, the answer is no. Okay, so I'm not about to die. No one's gonna die. It's not that bad. Is this a severe issue? Like house burnt down, you lost everything, the federal government is after you. Is it severe? No. Okay, so no one's gonna die. It's not severe. Is this like a health issue, such as my health is in jeopardy? No. Okay, so it's not that bad. Is this the worst day of my life? Like, compared to everything I've been through, is this the worst day of my life? 99.9% of the time, it's not. So, it's not life threatening. It's not a health issue. It's not a severe financial issue. And it's not the worst day of my life. I've been through worse. Ironically, that's a really good thing to remind yourself of. It might sound kind of strange to say in the moment, but when you're having a problem and it's not the worst day of your life, say, I've been through worse. So I've been through worse. I've survived worse. So this isn't that bad compared to the worst day ever. Like if you got a paper cut, you're like, I mean, it's inconvenient, it's very painful, it's annoying, but you didn't get stabbed, so it's not that bad. It's just put a band-aid on it and let time heal the wound. But the problem is a lot of times we don't want to give ourselves time. We don't want to be patient. We don't want to give ourselves the time that's needed to recover, the time that is needed to heal, and the time that is needed to grow. Now, why is that though? Because we've gotten so used to rushing everything. We've gotten so used to just swiping, 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 next video, next person, next thing, next TV show. We've just gotten so used to that. So we need to take time to not only remind ourselves that it's okay to show up when we don't have it all figured out, but also that you need to give yourself the time to get better each and every day. Because on the day when it's hard, yet you still show up, yet you still try, you still show up to practice, you still study, you still take your girlfriend out on a date, whatever the thing is. Those are the days when you make the most progress because if you can do it when it's difficult and it's hard, it's so much easier when it is easy. Now, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you are a podcast host, school principal, or looking for speakers for your organization, you can contact me at lawrence@lawrencecharris.com. Also, my books are in the description below, as well as one-on-one coaching calls. Have a good one.